Everybody, today I'm here sharing with you some pocket letter cards that I made for a group swap for Tamika's pocket letter swap, and that's Scrap the World on YouTube. So I'll post a link down below to that swap, but it is closed right now. I am in the Shabby Chic group, actually group number 1, Shabby. She has a few Shabby Chic groups. A lot of people picked that. So I'm in the Shabby Chic group, and all we had to make were the cards, not a whole pocket letter. And we were to make 10 of them, and one you keep, one she'll keep, and then the other 8 go out to everyone in the group, so that you have 9 to fill in here, including the one that you made for yourself. So I left out the one that I have for myself, and they should all be either the same or at least similar. They had to have at least 2 embellishments on it. It had to be 2.5 by 3.5. And you had to have some information, answer some questions on the back, plus add a little small goodie package that could fit into the pocket with your card. So you did have to make it somewhat flat so it would fit, and I tried really hard, but it does fit. It's snug, but it does fit, including the little goodie bag that I put in here. So this is the card itself. This is the whole thing put together as packaging, and then this is how I just finished it off so that nothing gets pulled off in shipping. So everybody will just get this little plastic baggie with the stuff inside and a little thank you sticker that's holding it closed, because I'm using a bag that doesn't have the sticky seal. I actually found this a while back at Tuesday morning. So it's a 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. I had to fold it over and then just tape it, and I just used this thank you sticker that is from Hobby Lobby. I have everything else still so I can show you. Looks like that. And then the pocket that you see here that is holding my card and goodies is from Target. And this was one of their last collections that they had from, I guess it's called Style Steals. Actually, I think they still have these, because the last time I went, not that long ago, I saw them. So they're $1 or $1.50, and you get 24 pieces, and I only needed 9 because I'm not packaging mine. So that came in handy. And for a closure, because it doesn't have any stickiness on the flap, I used the Dollar Tree fastener dots. I actually went and got a couple more packages just to have. And then my goodies went into one of these little tiny clear, and these does have the sticky stuff on there. So alright, and then this tag here is from Michael's. I don't have packaging for that. I punched out this heart out of the Martha Stewart punch here, and I only did the one layer. It actually cuts a full heart, which is the same size as this, and then the like doily type of heart. So I just used this one here. I actually went over the edge with some Wink Stella. I don't know if it'll show on this camera, but it's very light. I finished that off with a Dollar Tree bow. So I actually used a whole package plus one. Now again, I didn't have to do this for myself because, you know, I'm keeping the already made one. I left a string on it because it just looked cute. Put some washi, I think it's from Michael's, just to hold it. And on the reverse side, I stamped Handmade with Love By with the Michael's stamp here. I actually had bought 2 of these. One I left like this, the other one I yanked off this part and stuck it onto the jar die that they have. So then I just filled it in because you needed to put your YouTube channel. And I also add my name and the year and date, month and the year, and then Scrap the World group pocket letter swap. So, because I have gone into, I think this is the 3rd one that I joined. So that's the whole packaging, and then the Velcro holds this shut, which I could have used tape or something, but I'd rather just play with the Velcro. The card is in there. I'm not going to pull it out, and then I will pull this out. I think that'll be okay. There's my little goodie thing. It had to fit, so it was like really, I was searching and searching for what I could add as goodies so that everything would fit into my pocket. Okay, so I think it's okay. All right, so that's ready, and then I'm just going to, I think I left it, yeah, here we go. Sorry for the shaking. So I'm just going to throw this last one in so it's ready to go. And I just simply did this kind of a fold here just to close it. Oh, I think I put away my tape. I put away my labels. And then I stuck this on the back to hold it. So I'm just going to leave this on the side. Alright, so let me show you the card now. It is 2.5 by 3.5. I started off with a lightweight chipboard, a white lightweight chipboard, and then covered it in paper. Oh man. I have everything on top of everything here. I used 2 stacks of paper. I used this one here. It's called the Primrose stack from DCWV. Okay, and then the other one, that's the one that is on the back. And then on the front is also DCWV. This one is the Coral Couture. So I used those 2 for the back and the front. Okay, sorry for all the noise. So the front, out of that Coral Couture, I use this really pretty paper. And it has a lot of glitter on all the flowers, even on the leaves. So I really wanted it to be sparkly. I did use some peach cardstock, a light peach for the, what's it called? The hearts that I had put on the tags. So let me start with the back. So there's the back. I did file the edges down just to make it a little more shabby. And then I made a little pocket because I wanted to cover my address. One of the things with that, you could add your address here. So I made a little pocket using that peach paper and then this Martha Stewart border punch, which I love. I use it a lot if I'm going to be doing any border punching. So I created a pocket, and in here is the answers to the questions that she has on her video, and the pocket is covering my address. I'll just let you see my name. So, you know, if you are receiving this, then I really prefer not to have my address, you know, on YouTube. So you could pull this out when you're off camera. And then here I just put some washi just to finish that. And then on the front, you will see. Now, although this paper, it's really pretty and everything, I didn't want to show too much of this darker color here. So I just layered stuff on it, and then I didn't use gesso this time, but I did use white paint to give it that sort of distressed look. Behind here there is like a cardstock doily that I used, and I had remembered that I think it was Muriel that sent me these a while back, and I don't know where she got them from, but she sent me these in the white and then some in black. So luckily I had barely used any of them, so I had just enough for all of these cards. So what I did was I cut part of it off and stuck it on one side here, and then the other piece I tucked underneath this lace. And this little piece here is from Hobby Lobby. Let's see if I can get my hand under there. I believe it was Hobby Lobby. So I knew I had enough there so that I can do all 10 of these. And then I layered it with a peachy flat back pearl. I think this is the one that Irene had sent me. She sent me the whole roll. So, and then I made my own embellishment. I don't know, did I leave that out? I think I put away my, I think I put away that die, but it's a die and stamp set, and I just stamped out the Eiffel Tower out of this paper here I had left over. And what I did with it was I layered it. I cut it out twice. I cut it out of this paper and then out of that white thin chipboard so that I could make it a nice thick piece. I think there's a eyelash there. And then I went and glittered it up. I just brushed on some of this glossy accents and sprinkled on, well actually no, I dipped it into these dry stickles. Stickles, distress stickles, but it's a really fine type of like glitter. So I just poured a pile on my table and just dipped that thing in there and made it into an embellishment, and then put some pop dots. It's for the dimension. Then here what I did was I stamped out this live. This comes out of this little set of stamps that I found at Tuesday morning. It's Momenta. So I stamped out live several times on the white cardstock, cut it out of this 1.5 inch scallop oval. It fits perfectly in there. Again, I did it on white cardstock, and then what I did was after I took it out, I inked the edges with, did I leave that out? Why do I put everything away? Oh no, here. This is like a chalky ink, so I use this one, which is Magnolia Bud. This is the color right here that you see. So then I went over the edge with some more Wink Estella just for a slight sparkle. Punched out some butterflies with my Martha Stewart butterfly punch here, and I just used the larger one. And I used that paper, the same paper here. Added a couple of flowers. I really had to hold back. I really wanted to add more and more and more, but I used these from Hobby Lobby. There's 40 pieces. I had to make sure that I had enough to do all 10 and make them look alike. So then once I was done putting all my stuff is when I went over with the paint, and you could see the sparkle in the paper. And then what I had added, I did paint on the flowers, and I lightly brushed over the Wink Estella on the flowers as well. So really cute, and I kind of like the little pocket there. So it does fit. Let me it fits. I'm gonna pop this in here. Actually, let me take out this so I can show you. Here's the one that I hasn't. If anyone is getting it, just see. If you're actually going to put the goodies inside your pocket, which I don't know if you are or if you're not, but it does slip in, as you can see, a little snug, but it does fit. Just wanted to show you that. So that's about it, I believe. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.